Hi people, it's Allie again, and this is Allie's Blog episode 4. Now I'll be doing one either on Saturday or Sunday, but you won't see me with these headphones on because whenever I wear these headphones, you'll know I'm actually going to be using a different computer. And that's this computer I can rarely use for, whenever you see me wear these headphones, gosh dang it, I don't know if you guys can see a color difference, but I'm trying to this is my third attempt trying to do this video, okay? So, yeah. Okay, so my shirt is like a purplish maroon now. Sorry, it's actually really bright red. There we go. Well, my shirt keeps changing colors, so that's kind of cool. I don't know why it keeps doing this. So, this is the last time I'm trying this. So, anyway, I'm going to be talking about Rwby since the premiere for it's tomorrow. And like I said, I'll be doing another episode either tomorrow, only I'm going to be using my computer. Or I'm going to do it on Sunday and talk about all 4 of them. So that way everyone can get kind of like a heads up or talking about it. Rwby I found through Rooster Teeth, as you probably heard me say in previous episode, one of the previous ones. And I got into it because a friend showed me, and I liked the first video. Each letter in the title is a different character. R is red, or color actually. R is red, and that is Rwby. Actually, I think it's both their names and their colors. Okay, now my shirt's going colorful again. Cool. And then W is white, which is also white scheme. B is black, and the girl's name is Blake Belladonna. And no one knows, I'm not sure if this is correct, but Y is yellow. That part's correct. But her name might actually be Yang. I'm actually hoping not, because it's kind of a weird name. But each one is different, so, and it's not what you expect. Anyway, each character kind of has similarities to fairy tale characters so far. The first 3 have. R looks like Little Red Riding Hood. White seems like Snow White. Black is kind of reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. And then no one knows what Y is, so everyone's excited for that. And there goes my shirt again. I don't know if, like I said, if you guys can see this, it's cool. If you can't, you guys can think I'm crazy, okay? But I'm not kidding. This computer, the one I usually use doesn't usually do that. It's usually like where you'll see me go like, if I'm doing this, it won't actually work right. And actually, while I'm doing this, my shirt changes color. Cool. Anyway, they're not actually they're actually just similar to fairy tale characters. They are Rwby people, but they are not actually the characters. Now to talk about each of them individually. I'm only going to talk about the 3. I'm not going to talk about anything with Y because I want it to be a surprise, other than what I've said in my previous episode. So if you haven't seen that one, or have seen that one, you don't have to watch this one. The only thing you really need to hear is that it's premiering tomorrow. They're going to show it at the con first. I don't know what con. I just know that if you go on the Facebook, there's actually so you guys probably do want to see this. There's a little poster. Now it's not the first one that they show in that one, but it's the second one, which is a little bit lower. But they're going to show that whatever the con is first at a certain time, and then hours later, usually, because that's when I found that out when I was waiting for B to come out, or Black. I'm just going to say Black because B kind of sounds like something else. And then yeah, I had to wait, and it wasn't until like late in the night that I realized, because I'm a night owl, so I'm usually up later. They usually I found the B one that went on the day that it premiered. Now that one was also a Saturday, I think. So it's the same. I'm going through the same weight as I did last with Black's video. So for all of you people who agree with me that it's annoying that they can't do it right at the same time they're showing the con, I agree. If you guys don't think so, whatever. Anyway, each one represents a different kind of character. R is represented by a girl named Rwby for the red. She looks like Little Red Riding Hood, but she's a fierce girl, and there's no way you can overpower her. In the video, she's fighting wolves. Now, it kind of plays into Little Red Riding Hood. Now, the interesting fact is that one was premiered in December or January, so that's why I didn't know about it at first, because it was like I was busy. Of course, I wasn't much of a YouTuber before. Like YouTube videos before this. But like videos making wise. But sorry guys, I know I'm taking time up because I can only do these for 15 minutes. So I know, get on with it. In the beginning of it goes with the song, and actually there's a song with each one, and it's performed by the same woman, and she's really good. The first one's Red Like Roses, W's is Mirror Mirror, which I'll talk about, and Black's is I can't remember what the title for that one is, but it's a really good one. Sorry guys, I got itchy nose. Anyway, it goes with Red Like Roses. That's how it starts, and then the first up to a certain point is when they're talking about. Now, Y, which is coming out tomorrow, says yellow burns like gold. So I'm really curious to find out that one's gonna be. Anyway, I'm just gonna cut it short because I'm not doing this over again. Red is like Red Riding Hood, and she has a gun sight. Now it's not like Soul Eater people, it's actually mechanical. It doesn't turn into a person or something, it's actually just a weapon. And she's really fast. And now the other question was for me was that she was by a grave in the very beginning with a rose put on it, like not an actual flower, like it's engraving. But there's no wording, as I could see. White is White Skiing, which is Snow White, which kind of fits in with the song Mirror Mirror, because it's like, who's the loneliest of all? That's the next line she says, or one of the lines she says, throughout the whole song practically. And she has like a kind of like a sword kind of thing. It kind of looks like one of those. It's thin like a fencing sword, but it's not that thin. It's still thick enough to cut. The other thing about her is that she can sing. So the woman who's doing her, who's voicing her, is just the one who's singing the song. Because the next one I'm going to talk about, it's a little different. But long day, sorry. What basically happens is that when she's singing, there's a reflection in the floor, so it flips over, and she's finding this knight thing. Now, I don't know if that knight is supposed to be the huntsman or something like that, but who knows. Anyway, actually the knight punches her, which is a big thing, but the thing is, and it her in the face actually, which is surprising, and she bleeds. Now the other thing is, if you look very closely, and I know people have actually been talking about this in different YouTube videos that talk about her, there's a scar already, like an old scar. You don't see it at first because they only show one side of her face when she's singing. But sorry, I have to make sure this thing stays lit. I think that Scar was there before he hit her, so I'm curious to see if maybe the three girls meet up at the end with the fourth one that's coming. I don't know. I'm hoping we can get an explanation for the Scar as well as the stone, or the gravestone. But anyway, she's faster, seems faster than Rwby, so it's interesting. Now, Weiss also has white hair, so she does, and no red lips, so it's just like the white as snow, literally. And the last one I'm going to talk about is Blake Belladonna, who is the black one. She's not actually black. Has black hair though. Actually, that all three of them have their own colors hair, which kind of fits in with the main thing before you even see the pictures. Like if you see it as I think it's called silhouette. I don't know. Thing where you see black and then there's certain maybe colors, but not always. Those kinds of pictures. Blake Belladonna, that one was actually very different because in the first one, Rwby didn't talk at all. She smiled at one of the wolves that right before she cut him up. But that thought he had her, like, because he blocked her scythe. And then with Weiss, she actually was singing. So you never know. Now the third one, which is Blake Belladonna for black, actually, I believe, now people thought it might have been Alice or something like that, but actually I believe she's like Beauty from Beauty and the Beast. And there's actually a guy who seems like the Beast. Her comrade at the time, because it seems like they're destroying something on a train. Like they're hitmen or something. Her and her companion Adam, which actually, I'm making sure that it sets in for people. Adam was the name of the actual name of the prince who became the Beast. First we heard him being called Beast, but his name is actually Adam. Now it never was told in the story, but that was actually a fact. Prince Adam. Which is kind of interesting. So that means, and Blake Belladonna, get it? I kind of think it makes sense. Because, for one thing, if you've seen the video, they actually talk. It's not just like something, so people were kind of disappointed. I actually thought it was kind of cool. With black and everything, she uses like this kind of ribbon-like whip that has a gun at the end of it. So people were thinking there's a gun for Weiss, but actually no. I think I don't know what it's gonna be. I just hope this one's really good because it's the last one before whatever premieres. Anyway, I don't have much time left. I only have 15 minutes to do these things, so I know, like I said before, get on with it. She seems pretty fast, but it seems like she had to have Adam save her once because, sorry. And he actually seems like he's got power. He's wearing a mask, and he's got brown hair with red highlights. And then he's like, it's like in the video, it looked like he was surging power, like starting to regenerate power, so he could attack like this giant crawling kind of thingy. And I've only got a minute left, so I'm gonna finish this up. At the end of that one, he tells her to go to the next cart section, like the next section, and he's about to run over there, and she says goodbye, and then, which actually that part seemed like it was really delayed. She should have said it sooner. But I guess he kind of knew, so it's like he didn't do anything, like he knew it was inevitable. But basically at the end of it, she cuts the thing, and the rest of the train, from the front to that, gets to go on, and because they put a bomb in the train. Now I'm gonna stop this so I'll talk to you guys next time. I'll see you guys either tomorrow or Sunday. So watch for me, okay? Bye.